Nabanggit ko kanina sa unang part ng video na ito na isa ang guidance counselor sa mga mental health professionals na nag-a-advocate ng mental health awareness and mental health programs para sa atin dito sa Pilipinas. And in terms of that, there are other mental health professionals na kasama ng guidance counselor sa pag-advocate ng mental health awareness na ito. And alam natin na we guidance counselors always involve collaboration with other professionals para ma-achieve yung goals and to promote health para sa ating mga clients. And itong mga professionals na usually ka-collaborate ng guidance counselors are important in the development of mental health awareness dito sa Pilipinas. Now, who exactly are the mental health professionals? Sino ba itong mga katandem ng guidance counselor in promoting the mental health awareness and advocacy para sa ating mga clients? Now, before we begin, just a few disclaimer lang.
Konti lang.
Just a few disclaimer lang para sa next part ng video na ito. Ang aking ipoprovide na list of mental health professionals are referred in the RA 11036 or the Mental Health Act here in the Philippines. Ngayon, kung meron ako hindi mabanggit na mental health professionals that are really relevant in the implementation of the mental health advocacy, please leave it in the comment section. I would like to know who are these professionals and what they do so that ma-share din natin sa ibang manonood ng video na ito kung hindi man mabanggit. So, are we good? Are we good? Sabi ko nga kanina, ang mental health professionals are defined and enumerated in the Republic Act 11036 or what we call the Mental Health Act na inapprove noong 2018 under the administration of former President Rodrigo Duterte. And nakalagay dito sa batas na ito kung sino-sino nga ba yung mga mental health professionals. Now, again, I would like to correct myself. What I will be referring specifically is the implemented rules and regulations of the RA 11036. Okay, just to preface, and don't take it in a negative way, this is just my observation doon sa batas.
Don't come for me. Don't come for me.
Sa RA 11036, hindi pa naka-include ang guidance counselor doon sa mental health professionals. Now, guidance counselors are included specifically sa mental health professionals under the IRR of 11036. Ngayon, baka sabihin nyo kasi, Arcane, wala naman sa listahan ang guidance counselor doon sa mismong RA. Ngayon, what I'm going to tell you is guidance counselors are included sa IRR ng 11036. So technically speaking, guidance counselors are still considered mental health professionals. Just to clarify, hindi ibig sabihin na wala siya sa RA 11036, hindi na siya kasama. Dahil meron pa tayong tinatawag na IRR of 11036. Just a segue. Now, let's go back to the mental health professionals. First mental health professional na naka-mention sa IRR ng 11036 is medical doctor. Now, when we talk about medical doctors, ang medical doctors are licensed professional na ang practice is to provide healthcare service. Ngayon, ang medical doctor or medical doctors are licensed professionals na nagpo-provide and nagpa-practice ng medicine na ang concern ay related sa paano magpo-promote, paano magre-restore ng health and magme-maintain ng health ng isang tao through different study, diagnosis, prognosis, and treatment of these various illnesses or diseases. Now, the second mental health professional that I would like to mention is psychiatrist. Although, ang psychiatrist ay hindi specifically mentioned sa IRR ng 11036, importante na i-highlight natin ang profession na ito. Psychiatrist is considered a medical doctor and siguro masasabi na natin na kasama siya sa IRR. Kailangan pa din nating i-define specifically kung ano nga ba ang ginagawa ng isang psychiatrist. Now, psychiatrists are still considered as mental health professionals since they also cater and provide services specifically for mental health and related illnesses and disorders. Psychiatrists also, sabi ng American Psychiatric Association, determine the variety of treatment that they provide to client, including different forms of talk therapy, medication, psychosocial interventions, and other treatments depending on the need of the client. Now, next mental health professional is the psychologist. Now, psychologist is one of the most related mental health professionals na katandem ng isang guidance counselor. Now, psychologist is also defined locally in the Philippines by Republic Act 10029 or the Psychology Act of 2009. Psychologists are licensed professionals who specialize in the delivery of specialized psychological services, including but not limited to 1. Psychological interventions like psychological counseling, psychotherapy, psychological debriefing, psychological support. 2. Psychological assessment like making psychological evaluations, utilizing variety of tools including individual tests, projective tests, clinical interviews, assessment of psychological functions in support of psychological counseling, psychotherapy, and other psychological interventions. And 3. Psychological programs that involves developing, planning, implementation, monitoring, and evaluation of psychological treatment programs and other psychological intervention programs. The next mental health professional is the nurses. And nurses are licensed professional na nagpo-provide ng services para ma-encompass ang autonomous and collaborative care para sa mga individuals of all ages, including din dito ang families, groups, and communities, sick or well in all settings. So typically, they provide care for any walks of life. And last mental health professional na nakamention sa IRR ng 11036 is the social worker. Now, social workers are licensed professionals na nakafocus on assisting individuals, families, and communities para ma-enhance sa kanilang well-being and improve their overall quality of life. They also play a crucial role pagdating sa pag-address ng iba't ibang social issues and challenges na kinakaharap ng mga tinatawag nating vulnerable and marginalized populations. Now, kung titingnan natin itong mga mental health professionals na ito, typically they differ from each other and they have their similar roles and functions at the same time. Now, what makes guidance counselor different from these mental health professionals? Now, Perpetual Health Medical Center and Spot PH have differentiated and elaborated the differences of guidance counselors or school counselors with other mental health professionals para magkaroon tayo ng guide kung sino nga ba yung dapat nating lapitan sa ating certain na pangangailangan pagdating sa mental health care. Now, ang counselor, pagdating sa mental health profession, they specializes on specific areas of academic, career, and social-emotional development ng isang tao. Ngayon, kasama din dito ang grief counseling, addiction counseling, and stress management as part of the training and specialization pagdating sa mga guidance counselors. Now, again, according to the RA 9258, ang guidance counselors are trained to cater for well-functioning individuals or group para ma-maximize ang kanilang potentials and capabilities.
Now, on the other hand,
ang guidance counselor do not diagnose and do not give medication para sa mga clients. Also, counselors are providing counseling but not psychotherapy. Most specifically, kapag ang isang client ay nakakaranas na ng extreme mental health crisis or certain mental health condition na sa tingin ng counselor will not work with counseling, dito na papasok ang isang psychologist. Now, ang psychologist ay merong specific training and educational qualification and professional qualification para mag-cater ng specialized psychological assessment, and they can also provide non-medication services kagaya ng psychotherapy. Ngayon, ang psychologist ay merong specialization pagdating sa diagnosis, assessment, and management of a wide array of different psychological and emotional issues and mental health disorders. Now, psychologists can do diagnosis pero they could not give medication or prescribe medication para sa mga disorders na ito. However, some psychologists pursue doctorate degree in their field, particularly in psychology, para ma-enhance ang kanilang specialization and their academic preparation pagdating sa kanilang profession. Now, finally, kung ang isang client ay mag-seek ng medication o manghingi ng prescription of drugs para sa kanyang mental health disorder or sa kanyang condition, dito naman papasok ang role ng isang psychiatrist. Now, psychiatrists are specialized medical doctors that prescribes these kinds of medicine para sa mga clients that focuses on specific mental health conditions or mental health disorders. They can also provide diagnosis and might as well, ito na nga, prescription ng medication para sa kanilang diagnosis. So with the specialization of psychiatrists, they have these equipped skills that can handle much more cases like schizophrenia, severe depression, bipolar disorders, and other kinds of mental health disorders na mas nangangailangan ng medication apart from psychotherapy. Now, however, dito sa Pilipinas at siguro sa ibang bansa din, because of the lack of psychiatrists that we have here in the Philippines, they may not, and I put heavy quote on the word, they may not, but they can. But they may not provide the various specialized and diverse range of approaches which dito napapasok ang counselor at ang psychologist that can provide counseling and psychotherapy for the clients. Now, in relation to this is one of the saddest part ng video na ito and the reality that we face. Malaki ang gap na kinakaharap ng mga mental health professionals dito sa Pilipinas. And this gap is what we call the professional scarcity. Now, to give you a context, according sa research na kinonduct ni Roward Alibudbud, approximately there are 1,600 psychologists and 500 psychiatrists across the country, serving 110 million Filipinos. For guidance counselors, as of December 2023, there are about 4,657 guidance counselors across the country. So, kung titingnan natin, parang madami. But let me give you a context. These 4,657 guidance counselors are serving 22 million Filipino students in the basic education level and 4 million tertiary education students. So, kung ipag-a-add natin, roughly about 26 million students in the country. Kung titingnan natin ang distribution ng mga mental health professionals in the country, for psychiatrists, client ratio is about 1:220,000 Filipinos. For psychologists, client ratio, it's 1:54,890 clients. And for counselor, client ratio is about 1:5,583 clients. A far cry sa release na ratio ng American School Counseling Association na 1:250 para sa isang counselor to students or to clients. At kung sabihin pa natin na parang aliit naman noon, kaya ba natin yon? The counselor-client ratio according to the Department of Education should be about 1:500. And for the Commission on Higher Education, at least 1:1,000. Ang layo pa ng ratio para sa isang counselor to client. Editor Arkin here, gusto ko din idagdag pa na there are professionals who possess both licenses ng psychologist at ng guidance counselor. So, makikita pa din natin na despite yung ratio is just an estimate based doon sa data na nakaprovide, nandun pa din yung lack of professionals that can serve based doon sa prescribed ratio na binigay ng iba't ibang sectors. So yeah, back to the video. At ito yung isang malaking gap na kinakaharap ng isang counselor at ng iba pang mental health professional dito sa Pilipinas. A sad but realistic note na dapat nating tandaan as professionals. Ito yung ina-advocate natin at kaya nandito din ako sa channel na ito para sa advocacy na ito to release awareness and to encourage these mental health professionals and professionals in the future to pursue this profession para matulungan natin ang ating bansa to address mental health and raise awareness para sa ating mga future clients and future Filipinos. In any way, we deserve a mental health care, all of us. And sa ratio na kinakaharap natin dito sa Pilipinas, with these numbers, we are few but we are strong. And we should be able to strengthen this advocacy para sa mga future guidance counselors out there in the future. Kung nanonood man kayo ngayon sa video na ito, please pursue it. Don't give up. Don't lose hope. We are here. We are helping you. Kaya nandito ako. I'll be helping you to reach your goal to become professional counselors in the future. Speaking of which, kung gusto nyo malaman kung ano yung mga particular services na ipinoprovide ng isang guidance counselor or what we call the guidance and counseling services at ano ang importansya nito sa mental health at sa helping profession, check out the description down below. I'll be linking the next video. Let me know kung meron kayong natutunan dito sa video na ito by clicking the like button about guidance counselors. Comment down below your thoughts, your ideas, or your sharing about who are guidance counselors at kung meron kayo na-meet sa inyong nakaraan. Grabe yung nakaraan. Parang ang tagal na, no? Pero kung meron kayong na-meet na guidance counselors at ano pa yung kanilang role na ginampanan sa inyong buhay na you wanted to share, comment down below that. Hit the subscribe button as it supports and helps the channel a lot. Maraming salamat sa panonood. Stay safe, spread awareness, and start change. This is Arkin, and I will see you on the next video. Bye, guys!